to show just how connected Jeffrey Epstein was all the way up until the end. All the way up until the end, long after, not just his conviction in 2008, but the revelations about who he was and what he was doing, he remained connected. And most notably, he remained connected with Democrats. Stacey Plaskett is the Democrat Congresswoman from the Virgin Islands. There are suggestions and reporting that Jeffrey Epstein has been connected, of course, because island boy Jeffrey Epstein, to Stacey Plaskett. The Washington Post has a fascinating deep dive into Jeffrey Epstein's text messages, now that all this has been released, with timestamps, day and time. And, they noticed something fascinating. Some of these texts with Plaskett were at the very same time that Michael Cohen was being cross-examined by the House of Representatives. Plaskett is in the chamber. She is preparing to ask Cohen questions, and she's texting with Jeffrey Epstein about what to ask. This is totally fascinating. And two-a-days, I think you have a video. I mean, this is damning. This should be one of the top stories in America. In essence, Jeffrey Epstein was running a House hearing on questioning Michael Cohen. Watch this from the Washington Post.
This was when Barack Obama was president of the United States. And while we were once driving through a struggling neighborhood in Chicago, he commented that only black people could live that way. Attorney-client privilege, yes, I will turn it over.
You, as my friend Mr. Meadows pointed out, misled this committee even today in a written submission that contradicted your testimony. You have suggested you are going to review that. Are you going to review it in our next break to correct the record, yes or no?
Yes.
Question, you helped out the president's campaign or were involved in the campaign as a representative, as a spokesman, even in your words today. It was your idea for the campaign dating back to 2011. Is that accurate, yes or no?
Yes.
Mr. Weisenberg and other individuals, Ms. Rona. Who are those individuals? Are they with the Trump Organization?
They are.
Are there other people that we should be meeting with?
So, Alan Weisselberg is the chief financial officer.
Uh-huh. You got to quickly give us as many names as you can so we can get to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Ms. Rona, what is Ms. Rona's position?
Rona Graff is Mr. Trump's executive assistant.
And would she be able to corroborate many of the statements that you've made here?
Yes, her office is directly next to his, and she's involved in a lot that went on.
Stunning. Stunning. Jeffrey Epstein running oversight hearing, investigative hearing with Michael Cohen. This is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Jeffrey Epstein, member of Congress, owning members of Congress at the very least. But it's not just Bannon. It's not just Rommler. It's not just Larry Summers. Physicist Lawrence Krauss faced sexual harassment allegations. He emailed Epstein for advice on how to handle the journalist's inquiry, to which Epstein said, he asked Krauss, did you have sex with the person in question? And then told him not to reply to the journalist. There's a ton of texts and emails about Bill Clinton. Other people saying, your boy Bill Clinton. I met your boy at Davos. Epstein saying something about Clinton, and back and forth, like Clinton and girls, and like it's all like a boys' club, and they all know each other. And we're supposed to just ignore, by the way, amidst all this, that Epstein has a painting of Bill Clinton in high heels and a dress? What in the world is going on? Physicist, Harvard presidents, Russian foreign minister Sergei Lavrov, Congress people in the United States, all turning to Jeffrey Epstein. Noam Chomsky, linguist, MIT, and political activist. Huge lefty. Artist, Andres Serrano. Peter Thiel. The names go on and on. The emails go on and on. And while there's nothing overwhelmingly incriminating about one particular person or another, and certainly not about President Trump, who only shows up in reference, not communicating with Epstein. There's so many questions like, what are they doing after he has been convicted of basically pedophilia, underage, sexual abuse in 2008? Now he's a scandal. Now he's all over the news. What are they still doing, turning to him for advice. It doesn't make sense. You're not, Jeffrey Epstein is, he's not Wall Street's #1 financier. He's not top 5. He's not top 10. What's going on? Why people, academics, finance, politics, are turning to Jeffrey Epstein? Why? That's the question, I think. Democrats have been asking for a long time. People in comment sections, release the Epstein files. So the Epstein files. I didn't care about it for 5 years, but release the Epstein files. Now you're getting the Epstein files. And as asked for by President Trump, you may get more when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein. What are you going to do when you get all this and it doesn't lead you down the primrose path that you thought it did, and you get to finally get the boogeyman that you have associated for 10 years with everything bad about America? What do you get when you only get more questions?